Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, we get a treat today here in one of the historic ballparks in the entire sport.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and an atmosphere that just trickles on inside, and we're going to see a great matchup today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wind of the pitch. And that is out of play. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one catches the corner. One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. one down. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Fought off foul. That one fouled off. And that one popped in the air left field. Kwan makes the grab for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs. Out to short. Jones.
Fuck.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
We go to the top of the 5th and to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
Sorry.
Miller back to work. Lifted in the air right here. Robles falls it in, and there's one away. 2 out, space is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Why would you write that? He doesn't want to play I blame Fine. I don't know.
First and second, 2 outs. Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. On that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home. Jones with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own 4th day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So this rally is our last draw for coach. The game plan is pretty simple. You can speak, smile, ask him, and hopefully it's enough for the guys to be good. Great, thank you, guys. Georgia.
Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Wu back to work. That's hard hit in the line. And there's 1 down.
Your Honor, impressive. Perfect. But acting like wolf thing can cause an almost instantaneous heart attack. Not a plan. I mean, there it is.
To third, McMahon. Throws to first.
No one would have thought.
Here's another look with Statcast singing. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close. I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Hello.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit.
Here you go.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside. He was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. McMahon to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That was a productive at-bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
2 on, 1 out. At the plate, Freddie Fermin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Swings here and blasts one left field, raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off to third. Save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Soft contact in the air. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles. On the ground to the left.
Well, you ready?
Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, front that runner.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Hancock back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
What's going on with him?
He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
Nothing.
What do you do when you like
Skateboarding.
Just up.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. He's already homered in this game.
So give me advice. You're always walking around over there.
Okay.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well,
Butler leads off first with 2 down to the
life
inning.
is made real because he's but
Next offering is in for a strike.
use that last one.
Stop realizing that
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
4.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Royals 8 and the M's 4.
Come on to it.
Hey, take your stuff. Let's jet.
Had a good day at the office. 2 hits, including that long ball.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for you.
Go. No, nothing. You okay? You look so good.
Thanks, Joe.
No, I just mean comparatively. Compared to how you always usually look.
Oh, right.
Amazing.
Keep going. Really.
One down. And next up for the Royals, Sean
No,
Jones.
please. God, no. That's a 2017. So,
It's delicious. Your best.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 3 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw and saves. Recover from a misplay. 1 out, base is empty.
Don't blow up our lives over something temporary as that.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Go ahead run on base. Friedel now at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
What is it doing?
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. Runner third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Rips that one to right. Robles makes the grab. Out number 2. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Berrios back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Royals, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult.
Handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to short. Jones.
Oh my God.
Tosses across to first. Now 2 out.
Isn't that amazing? I'm like, try double weekends next year. Or a double.
First and second, 1 out.
What?
Jones, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hello.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stop flipping my damn baby shot.
Run at the plate.
Stop on my strength. Pretty slow.
Royals down to the final.
Here, feed me some ice. Thank you.
He was out in front there.
You need a water bottle, right?
Travel a little more, and it's time
Yeah,
to be back.
I need two.
Good pitch for the strike.
Where they at?
In the corner at the bottom. Nah, they up on it. They up on all that stuff.
He is very thoughtful.
The Royals down to their final strike. Ripped on the ground to second on the first ball game. And the Mariners with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
What do you have? Oh, Jimmy.
I'm trying to grab the water bottle, but then the nail hat fell off.
Great.
We started hurting when
You need your nail?
Huh?
You need your nail?
Huh?
You need your nail?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Good. Hey, I was just looking for the bathroom. Down there somewhere. There's an outside just here. Do you like him? What? No. I think he's not gonna be good to you. He's only gonna hurt you. He's messed up. He's really selfish. He's just such a kind guy. And I think he likes it. Hey, Papa. Please don't scare anyone.
I can help it though. You got too much pride. I'm not a punk-ass artist anymore.
What did you mean? That you're here to stay?
Oh, so we're finally gonna have this conversation. Right. You remember what Kevin.
Yeah, I was hoping we could talk.
Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
You didn't want it.
On the ground, Jones.
I know you.
Handles, throws the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 2, KC coming to bat.
You hate places like this.
Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a 1-run game.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hitting pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So up now for Kansas City, TJ Friedel.
Morning, Georgia.
Cynthia Ford.
And here it comes. Here goes the runner.
She's a mother.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed to the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
You making the checks out with cash. Stop taking so big of a amount. You taking
1,000.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And the inning is over.
Cause she taking that money for herself.
Now at the plate, Green over at first with 1 away. To short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get.
Or that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Excuse me.
Man at first, 1 away. Jones, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss.
I knew he was going to do that shit. I should have seen it.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there.
Over to first. Out number 3. 1 left for Detroit as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Or like my friends. Maybe I just don't know how to do myself.
I forgot about your water. I didn't forget. I had it on the table. I was just telling Dre a story.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be safe.
And now here is TJ Friedel.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
I am. And there's nothing wrong with being a great girlfriend.
Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
It just doesn't feel like you would hope.
Runner goes again. Got him. And that is that. Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. Tied at 4. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Puts it in the air out towards left center. But sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
She said she don't think it go work when she go off to college.
You know.
So 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Ezekiel Duran.
I bet not. She's happy. I'm happier than I've ever seen her.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Because you take two from your life.
In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead.
This one swung on and hit well.
In case he get by a game winner.
And in one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is
That
at
should have been
second
a game
base.
winning hit.
First pitch swing went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And to play for Kansas City, TJ Friedl. More home throws over. Jones back in on a dive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little ball happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
1 out, runner at second. Fermin, the next to hit. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. Fry throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
All right,
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. Liner, and this could be trouble. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Royals get a walk-off win, 6-5. 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. First and second, no outs. And now, Jose Trevino. Grisham at second, Connor Falefa at first with no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. In plenty of time. The first finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Flaherty back to work. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jumps, throws, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still,
you
really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can get down that way.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Throw, save! Man at second. Runner goes again. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at first, 1 away. Jones hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss at a slider.
There's a point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider, just terrific bite at the end.
0-1. Pasquantino leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's why instead of a rally today, he decided to take action. Let's be honest, it's easy to care. We all care, of course. It is so much harder to...
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tied at 4. On the ground to short, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 1 out. And next up for the Royals, TJ Friedl. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists. Rudder takes off. Line drive. He's got it. Now a long throw to first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. So 1 left for Kansas City. Rudder at first with no outs here. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Jose Trevino.
Don't do this again. You can't just take off. I can see my daughter from this dude.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only reason I can't be all over the place.
Next offering is fouled back.
No, she don't.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He swings and drives 1 out to deep left.
You talking to me?
Yes, I do. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. And they're happy to just get off the field. A 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. First and second, 2 outs. Jones getting ready to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball's carried. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor.
That is it. Georgia, do not come away. That's it.
He give me another bottle of water, 2 bottles of water, man.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Had a great showing in the win.
Dang, were you thirsty?
Booth can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Why do you do this?
Sean Jones.
You have another chocolate milk.
First and
You have
second.
another one in there. And that
Jones
that
will hit
Mr. Strong
next.
gave you that should have
Looking to
went
stay
to me.
hot after yesterday's
Let me
game.
have it.
4 for 5 in that one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Royals strand a pair. Scoreless after 1.
Can I have the one in there too?
No. That why your face flat now.
It's hot chocolate.
Spencer Torkelson.
Y'all better not
now
sit
at the
around and
plate.
get lazy over the summer.
What is this? So after every
Second inning here, no score.
that was all.
Don't
You
put me
came in here like a tornado, and now you're just losing.
So annoying.
Riddle me this.
Gloves it on the dive
Riddle me that. How do you know what I want?
to first. And they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Manning back to work. Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. His second homer this series, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Heath.
Both of you, more water.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fly ball down the line. And makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 5. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Jones. The throw to first. That takes care of Grisham. Third out. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. We are tied 2-2.
Dad, hiya!
So the go-ahead run is in the scoring position. Jones, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
You were right. You gotta like.
Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
What do you want?
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Royals strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Riley Green.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
I tried to fight it because, I mean, hello, but I think about you a lot, more than I should. And I really love hunting too, so that's been confusing, but I think...
One out, base is empty.
And I don't want to do it. I don't want to run. I love you.
Hit hard, should be extra bases.
But I don't regret it. Love is another base.
And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And
on the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
well, Boog, he definitely made a difference.
It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. One down. Comes Lane Thomas. To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Foul ball. Swing and a miss.
What that child right under you? Oh, goddamn, loco. I just spoke your ass up. I'm looking for you. Your ass done popped up on my desk like, ta-da.
Hard ground ball, base stop. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of...
Runner on the go. 1-1. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Yeah. I really scared myself.
Runner goes again. On the ground. Gets it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Schumann. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals strand a pair. They're down 4-0. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, number 1.
I guess I thought it was okay.
Out to short. Jones. Zips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Smith back to work. Line drive caught.
Fuck you.
That is a positive sign.
That's bullshit, bro. Ain't no way in the hell I get a solid hit and he just catches shit like that.
Always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Base is empty with 2
Oh,
away.
bullshit, bro. I was supposed to get another base hit.
Hit on the ground to short. Jones. Zips it to first. That is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch.
Are you okay?
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Hit in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. But they scored 3 times to even it up. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Somebody knew you were coming.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, several ways that they can get this run across.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. Nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one.
Laureano comes up to hit.
This
could end it. This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Good morning. Marcus, it's on your phone.
So runner at
That's
second,
not his phone.
2 down. So up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. Out to short, Jones. Whips it across. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Caro makes the play, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. On to the 4th, and now the DH, Caden Polkovich. Out to short, Jones. Throws to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
What's your dog food?
Growing up, seeing more men at the top, men in power. They must have their own eyes.
Sears back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. For
So what was that?
and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
I've done things I'm not. And I've done things I never want my kids to know. But I do anything that never.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Schumann at second, Teal at first, 1 gone. To the right side, Prado. There's 1. Double play. What a play. It went down the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4, Royals 3.
On and on about this Desper until finally.
Batter number 6. Stop.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Austin, what do you do?
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. Still down a run.
What about you, Virginia? What do you like about it?
And up next for Chicago, Brian Ramos.
Sorry. Hey, I waited for you very
Out to short.
Oh, hard.
Slings to first in time. On to the bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1 to count.
Swing
Fuck. I shouldn't have swung that bad. Should let that one inside. Damn.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one not close, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Pray whatever higher being, whatever you believe in.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. So up now for Kansas City. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
Here goes the runner. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the eighth.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jones had a great showing in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
We were just finishing up with chapter 2. One of the great advantages of being able.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jones will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
The N word is obviously problematic in today's
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but his mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Now ball could be 2. 1 at second, and a run scores on the double play. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brooks Baldwin now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. 1 out in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Jones with a homer in his last game.
You know what else is it's just like, just because you're in the building
that one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
And the team never.
The 1-1 is foul ball.
Yes. I want to get a count every summer, so I have to get on my. Whatever.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits. No error.
I don't care what you do or what you don't do. It's just, it's hard to. I don't. Yeah.
Popped up. Under it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 7 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Caden Polkovich.
I just wanted you to know that I'm here and I'll get it. Nothing.
Out to short. Jones. To first. One up, one down. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one.
Base hit here.
And that one fouled off.
All I can tell you right now is proper balance.
I saw it on the computer. You looked at her. I tried. But that didn't help us. At the best. You tried.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
No, but she did it. She wrote the check, but they weren't registered.
1 out, runner at second. So now it's the White Sox DH, Caden Polkovich. On the ground, out to short, Jones. Now only 1 out remaining. Jones with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the...
Okay, I hate to interrupt such inappropriate office behavior, but we have mere hours before the polls open, so if we could all just get back to work. There were several checks. Was it meant to cash that were unaccounted for?
But the money's all there.
Sean Jones is getting ready to go.
Just this morning.
First and second, 2 outs. Jones will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Out to short, Volpe. They take the force out, and that is that. Strand a pair. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Heel back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Yeah.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hunter, I'm working.
But we both said some
0-2 now.
But
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
I don't want anything at all.
You don't?
Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
We can talk out.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Those are for table 8.
Man at first, 1 away.
So, plates.
Jones measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Volpe to second, Odelo. It's a double play.
Hunter,
Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swanson back to work. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Volpe. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Okay.
Jones had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Strong individual.
She kept those the whole time. Huh? Nothing. I guess that's really a long time to keep a pair of sunglasses. Right? And that's got to be.
Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Brutal, honestly.
High in the air, out to right. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to the left. Jones whips it to first on the run. On the money, nice play. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score.
Hey, Joe. Where's Duke? Did you work today?
Swings through the sweeper.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
This one in the dirt. No ball, 2 strikes. Fourth inning underway. No score. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Oh my God. So tall, man.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I just need.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Butler off of first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he was
well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one down the line, and foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next up for the Royals, TJ Friedl.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just get...
There goes the runner. Swings, and this one's flared. Oh, he does it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5. Coming up, it's the Royals 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Line to the left center, should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has them going and run in scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive. Coming up now.
Jones goes after that one for strike 1. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
All over that one right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. And that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And another ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Right, doubled up on the off-speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
They're all loaded up.
Tonight sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
I'm not putting you back in my lap. What?
Runner breaks for third. Low. Beats to second. Out there. Double play. And that's back in New York. Now here is Drew Millis. On the ground. Jones. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Two down, go ahead run and scoring position. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunges for it, but it gets down. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put some.
Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Foley, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. So next to hit, Oswald Peraza. So the tying run is second. Line drive, caught.
Always now.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Jones had a decent showing in this one. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Didn't light the room on fire, but he...
I've never had a...
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
Bullshit. You are my best friend. I wanted to tell you, I did, but I thought it was over for Marcus, and then
that one hit to right. Judge sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
No, Nora, you cannot get these feelings on that.
This one in the air right field. Judge moving under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down. Man at first, nobody out. And next for New York, Josh Rojas.
Did you know about this? No.
To ground left side, 6.
That's funny because everyone who keeps hurting me.
Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Jimmy, shoot it on here.
1 out, bases empty.
That's Marcus.
Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
One down, bases empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Hamilton back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So back to the top of the order at the plate. Sean Jones. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Zips it across. Out number 2. Jones with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Sean Jones. Popped up. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that one fouled off. Jones, 24 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And that one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Kicks and fires. Squares and gets it down the left side. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And next up for the Royals, TJ Friedl. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the move. In the air, left side, Jones. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the... And up next for Chicago, Pavin Smith. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So a man at first. Sean Jones, the next to hit.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
One gone, runner at first. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it behind his back. There's 1 on the first, double play, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 6 and the Cubs nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. On the ground to the left. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. Singled and knocked in a run. One down. Sean Jones will hit next.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 1 out. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Brown checks the runner. Oh, he throws it away. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bush. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of it. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fraley stands at second with no outs. Grounds one to short. Jones. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Harris makes the catch. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ground ball. Jones handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Blaylock back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Bunt attempt popped up. Sanchez fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Brett Harris getting ready to hit. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
2 outs, runner on first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And it comes. Even this series up at a game apiece. Jones had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Brugge, and he may be a little frustrated.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Ripped on a line. Sanchez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Man at first with one gone. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Man at first, 1 away. High in the air, out to right. Smith makes the catch for the out. Jonathan Ornelas, the next Cub to hit. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, Jones tosses to first. Got him.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Sanchez makes the grab. 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. First pitch misses. All tied up here at the top of the 9th.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2. Outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And no one can get there. Around second now, going for 3. Safe at third on a 1-out triple. And the go-ahead run is on the doorstep.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped up. Fermin squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Goes round to third. And that's a fair ball. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Steer sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is the... So up next, Jose Fermin. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. In there, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the final.
Fine. But I do have to get the signal.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See you.
Come on. Got it? Push it.